Good howdy, folks. Welcome back to another James Blackburn experience. Thanks a lot for tuning back in. Today I'm coming to you from the Sandia foothills, and that's not really the purpose of the video, but we'll get to the purpose here in a minute. I just wanted to kind of show you where I'm at. You know, it's weird because you see behind me here, it just looks flat and like desert, but right in front of me, you go, some mountain foothills for you. Alright folks, well let's get right to the date. Today is an anniversary day for all of us on this planet, unfortunately. It is September 11th, 2017, and we all know what that is the anniversary of. It was a horrible day in history for humanity, and I'd like to take a moment of silence to honor all those that were lost that day, and I'd like to extend the moment of silence for all those that we've all lost over the years that we've loved on that day and any other day. So here we go. Okay, so I had to mention that because it's such a big thing for all of us. But I don't want this to be a somber or sad video. I want this to be a celebration of life video. And there's many things I want to talk about today, so we'll get to that in just a minute. But I do appreciate y'all tuning back in and being here with me on all these days that I've been doing this. By now, I'm sure you've guessed what today's episode is about. It's right in the title. The history and future of my YouTube channel. I'd like to talk about it a little bit because I'm celebrating 2 milestones today on these videos. First of all, it's day 662. This is my 662nd upload. It blows my mind. I'm even up at that level at all. It's a lot of videos. But the second milestone is I celebrating 100 days in a row today, and I think that's a kind of neat too, that I've done 100 daily videos in a row without missing a day, and we'll see where it takes us. I'm not sure. Okay, so I started my first YouTube channel back in the spring of 2006, just when, you know, YouTube was in its infancy still, and I just started a channel called James Blackburn Movies. It's still there if you want to check it out. And I was just uploading short films that I had made over the years, or new stuff I was uploading there that I was making. And it was not a very active channel. 4 or 5 years in, I only had about a dozen videos on it. And I noticed that all the other YouTube channels that started up about the same time that I did back in the spring of 2006, that after 4 or 5 years, they all had millions of hits, and I only had a few thousand. And I was like, what's going on? Why am I not getting more hits? The one thing I noticed that was different between other YouTube channels and myself that started back then was that I had a dozen videos uploaded after about 4 or 5 years, and most of them had more than 300. And I started thinking, maybe it's not just the quality of your videos, but it's also the number of videos. Like, if you have more videos online, you have a better chance of getting views and people finding you. So in 2011, I thought, I need to have more content on my YouTube channel to give folks more stuff to watch and a greater coverage. So I started coming up with this plan in my head and thinking about, could I do a whole year of videos in a row to document my life and kind of show the ups and downs of what it's like to work in the movie business, or attempt to work in the movie business, I should say. And so I decided on November 29th, 2011, I was going to start the channel that you're watching right now. And back then it was called the James Blackburn Daily Videos. because I didn't really know what to call it yet. And so throughout the year, I did 367 days in a row where, man, bugs are bad up here right now. But I did 367 days in a row that first year. And the reason why it's 367 is I did birthday to birthday, and there was a leap year in between there, so it added an extra day. And I was showing the ups and downs of the movie business while working overnight at a grocery store from 10 at night till 7 in the morning, and then I go work on movies during the day. Almost 7 days a week that was happening for me, and I still managed to shoot and edit and upload a video every day of those 367. And it was tough, I admit it. All that stuff going on at the same time, and then trying to shoot and edit a new video of every day was pretty big thing to undertake. But I'm glad I did it, and before I knew it, the 367 days in a row were done. And I was like, wow, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, and then I just kept going and going and going, and then finally it was finished. But throughout that year, I started shooting just simple videos, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minute videos, and just real quick, this is what's going on, this is what's going to go on, and that would be the end of it. But throughout the year, I started realizing that I need better content. These daily videos need to be more interesting and a little more dynamic, so I started coming up with new ideas and experimenting, and to this day, I'm still doing that. I'm experimenting while making these videos and trying to figure out exactly what I want to do and what my style will be, and I apologize, I haven't figured it out yet. We think after 662 videos I'd have some idea, but I like to be an experimental filmmaker. I like trying new and different things. So that's a little bit of the history of the channel. I got a little bit more I'll tell you about it here in just a second, and then we'll get on to the future of my YouTube channel. So after those 367 days in a row, I decided I needed to go to weekly videos. Very weekly. No. Actually, just kidding. I would start doing them every Sunday after that, and sometimes twice a week if I had more content. And I just kept moving forward, and I kept thinking to myself, how am I ever going to outdo 367 videos in a row? And next thing I know, a couple years, 3-4 years went by of uploading pretty regular on a weekly basis, sometimes twice a week. And next thing I know, I'm over 550 videos on my channel, and I was like, wow, I just kept doing it, and I built it up and built it up. And it brings us up to today. So once I got up to the 550 mark, I was like, I got to keep doing these. This is great. And about 4 or 5 months ago, I became unemployed from the TV show that I was working. So I've been looking for work ever since, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to start shooting daily videos again and just see what happens with it. So that brings us up to the second time that I've done daily videos on this channel, and this is the day 100 in a row for the second batch here, and I'm gonna keep going until I burn out, and I hope you folks are enjoying them, because I really love doing them for you, and I love making these videos for myself too. So yeah. So that's a brief history of my channel. It brings us up to where we're at now, day 100 in a row of my daily videos on the second time around. And I guess the next thing to tell you is about the future of my YouTube channel, where I think I see it going, and maybe the things I might experiment filmmaking wise to do. And you know, it's a bright future, I'm hoping. I'm not sure what kind of bird that is, but it's very vocal. So the future of my channel, what I'm hoping to do is keep uploading these daily videos, some new fresh content 7 days a week, and just keep it going, keep it moving, and see how creative I can be and not repeat myself on these videos if I can help it. And I also would like to do once or twice a week some back videos from the past, you know, like flashback kind of videos, because I have a huge backlog of videos dating back to 1987 all the way till now that I've never edited or uploaded anywhere, and it'd be fun to kind of show some of these videos of the past when I was a young person and still kind of goofy and going through some awkward stages in life, even more goofy and more awkward than right now. But yeah, so there you go. New content every day, 7 days a week, and then once or twice a week a flashback video of some sort, and we'll just keep moving forward. And it's an honor to get to do this. I really appreciate it, and thanks a lot for everybody who watches. Alright folks, we are going to wrap up the other video here today, but I do appreciate you all watching, and if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions on things you'd like to see, let me know. Please subscribe for the latest updates, and as usual, love, and hate. Take care of one another. Thanks folks.